Good morning to all of our students and guests. To all of our guests, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to Lakeside Junior High School. This is an exciting day for a whole lot of us who have worked for a long time, for months and months, not only for this day, but to put together this place that we put together here at Lakeside. Over the next hour or so, we're going to introduce you to some students, our teachers, our faculty, our administrators, special guests. And in addition to celebrating our dedication, we're going to celebrate the culture that we're already building here at Lakeside. So to begin our ceremonies today, we have 3 students who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Following that, the Lakeside Band will perform our national anthem and Lakeside alma mater. So I would like to ask Karen De La Cruz, Erica Rivera, and Ziamara Mendoza to come forward. And as they come forward, please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Lakeside Junior High alma mater. Thank you. Please be seated. It is my pleasure this morning to introduce our superintendent. It's the vision of Dr. Jim Rollins that made it possible to be here today, opening a new 4th junior high school. When Dr. Rollins became superintendent of schools in 1982, Springdale was the 6th largest district in our state with a little over 7,000 students. Today, Springdale ranks 2nd in the state with over 20,000 students. Change and growth are very familiar words to our superintendent. He has embraced it, helped shape it, and pushed us all to grow in our own capacity to change as well. His support in our efforts to create a 21st century learning environment, in fact, his insistence that Lakeside would open as a 21st century learning environment, have been a key factor to creating a school not only for today, but for generations of Golden Eagles. It's my honor to introduce the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jim Rollins.
This is a glorious sight for me. Band, thank you for your great work. That's beautiful, beautiful. Give our band and these students a hand. Can you do that for me? Opening a new school is a very special event in the life of any school system. That is certainly the case here this morning. All of us are a part of a historic event, and I appreciate each of you for being here. We're so glad to have Ms. Gullett here with us today, representing our State Board of Education. Our mayor is here representing our city and the community of Springdale. We have representatives from our Chamber of Commerce on stage with us. Our school board is here, and we will recognize each of them in a special way in just a moment. And also, as part of our assembly here this morning, we're going to be recognizing the career of work of two of our most distinguished educators. So I want to encourage you to just relax and enjoy the moment and realize what a very special event this is. It is my privilege and really my pleasure to welcome and invite each of you. And my encouragement for those of you who are here, even as guests, one of the things that have made this school system so great over time is the partnerships that are formed in service to our students. We welcome you. We encourage you to extend your interest and your talents and embrace the partnerships that can only help the school grow and become much, much better. As we deepen those partnerships in this school and frankly in each of our schools, and we have a number of building principals here with us this morning and teachers visiting from other schools, I want to encourage you to look at partnerships across the district, because it's those partnerships that make us great. And clearly, it's those partnerships that have led us here today to dedicate this great school. Perhaps the two most powerful words in the English language are thank you. And as superintendent of the Springdale school system, I have a lot of reasons every day to say thank you. And I certainly say that here this morning. Guests, I want you to look at these young people who are sitting around the room. Students, I want to speak to you first this morning. And I want you to know how very proud all of us are of each of you. Your teachers and your principals are telling all of us about you. They're telling us about the respect that you have for each other. They're telling us about the respect that you have for our teachers and principals. They're telling us about the respect you have for this school. That speaks loudly to who each of you are and to your character. And it just makes those of us who are privileged to be a part of this dedication experience feel even greater today, because we understand the quality young people that each of you are. Ladies and gentlemen, thank these young people. They are outstanding. I really want to thank this staff. Dr. Shepard, you have assembled a phenomenal team. And I know we'll meet some of them this morning, and as we tour the building, I hope you'll meet more and more and more of our teachers. They are a phenomenal staff. They're absolutely dedicated to make this school one of the world's finest schools. And I think you'll see that in the work that they've done to invite each of us here this morning. I want to thank our parents and our PTA. In a few moments, you'll hear from Ms. Justice. Kim, I want you to accept our congratulations and our appreciation for the partnership that you've already brought forward in this school. We understand full well that when moms and dads cherish schools, when they prioritize their child's education, when the talk around the dinner table is about school and the parents are encouraging these young people to come to school and give their best effort, we really have something going. And it's that partnership with parents that's helped create the culture of the school system. So again, Kim, thank you, and thank our PTA for their work. Students, there's some very special friends that are in this audience today. And I want to introduce many of them to you personally. But on a larger scale, I want you to understand the community that you live in. Springdale is a phenomenal place to live and grow up and to experience your youth and attend elementary and junior high and look forward to the senior high school experience. The patrons of the Springdale School District have made this facility possible today, and all of us owe them a deep sense of appreciation. The patrons of this school system come forward and support our schools in every imaginable way. We have a new educational foundation. Chris, I'm so pleased to see you here today and members of the board. And that just represents a community that's coming together to support each of you and what goes on in our schools. And so I want you to appreciate the great community that we live in and the support that they bring to us. And as an extension of that, I want you to understand that we are blessed to have community leaders that prioritize schools. Today you're going to hear from our mayor, and you're going to hear from representatives of our Chamber of Commerce. And I want you to know that corporate Springdale, the late Mr. Don Tyson, played an enormous role in helping bring a community together, which then led to the creation of this great school. A community that prioritizes its school and its young people really is a community that is buoyed with greatness, and we certainly experience that here. There are construction specialists that many of you have gotten to know as we brought the building forward and worked toward completion, and you've walked the halls with many of them. You know some already. And I want to recognize those professionals, those specialists that have made this great facility possible. And I would ask that Mr. Jack C. would stand, please. Jack, please recognize our architect. Mr. Jeff Quinn is here with him today. Jeff, thank you so very, very much. Representatives from the Baldwin and Shell Construction Company, Mr. Patrick Tenney, Mr. Jim Miner, and Mr. Glenn Cantwell. Gentlemen, thank you. And I know the professionals in the room who represent the construction industry would want me to say a special thank you, Glenn, to you. The construction superintendent of this facility has gone the extra mile many times to make this possible. Glenn, stand again and let us thank you, if you would. Mr. Glenn Cantwell. Mr. Brad Hammonds is here with Goodwin Williams and Yates Engineering Firm. Brad, thank you. I hope Mr. Sam Goad is here with the city planning and our street department. Sam, are you in the audience? I don't see him, but give him a hand. Maybe he'll hear you wherever he is today. There are so many specialists that's made this possible today. I also want to thank Dr. Gary Compton, Mr. Junior Copeland, and Jim Reed of the Springdale School Support System, who's worked every day to help make this facility possible. Give them a hand. Would you do that? And And lastly, I want to thank the members of the Springdale School Board, members who are here on stage with me today. Let me read the names of our board members. And I want you to understand that it is our board that connects this system, these schools, to our community. It's our board that helps set the vision, does the planning, makes sure in every sense of the word that quality is represented in our school system and in new facilities like this that come forward. Mr. Mike Luttrell is president of our board. Mr. Jeff Williams is vice president. Mr. Randy Hutchinson is secretary of the board. Ms. Michelle Cook, Ms. Kathy McFetridge, Mr. Danny Dotson, Mr. Kevin Owenby are members of our board. Board, please stand and thank them if you will. And I also want to thank a past member of our board, Mr. David Van Beber, who was a part of the planning and the design and the encouragement for this facility. Mr. Van Beber made an enormous contribution. Recognize his work, if you will. Well, it is my desire to say thank you and welcome, just as Michael did, to everyone who's in the room today, every special guest who's here. We're so proud that you are. I would like to close with just some brief comments in this way. The school that we're setting in today very quickly will become one of the finest schools in our state. It has outstanding students already, as I have spoken to. The very strong parental support is here. We have a highly dedicated staff. Our teaching staff, our support staff, the folks that make this building work every day. And it has a carefully designed curriculum that's already in place. A curriculum that should help these young people achieve at the highest level and soar as they go forward in their careers and then into the 21st century. The instructional program will continue to be refined and tailored to meet the academic needs of each student. And those aren't just words. There's a commitment, a special commitment in our school system today to teach them all, to teach each and every student, to teach them in such a way that they can and will realize their full potential and promise. And the design of this great facility had all those attributes in mind as we came forward. This facility is designed to engage students in their learning. There's an emphasis on the use and application of modern technology to enhance personalized teaching and learning, perhaps in a way that we've not arisen to before. It's a special day. It's a historical day. The vision for this, for the future of this school is steeped in hope and excellence in every way. This vision will contribute to our community, to our state, and well beyond. This school will become a national model of educational excellence, and it will vividly demonstrate the commitment of this school district, of this community, of our school board to teach them all. Every effort will be made to prepare each student for success as a citizen, a worker, a leader, and a lifelong learner. A quality education is the greatest equalizer for every child, no matter their circumstance. In today's fast-paced world, increasingly diverse and at times complex beyond one's imagination, a single truth still stands out. Educational achievement is the single greatest predictor of the quality of life, prosperity, and good citizenship for all concerned. Students, these are our hopes for you. This is the vision that guided the construction of this facility. This is the vision that every teacher, every member of our administrative team is working to bring forward for each of you. We wish you the best. We're here today to dedicate this great facility to these students and to those who will follow. It is a great day. It is a privilege for all of us to be here. It is my privilege to speak to you this morning, and now it is my great privilege to invite the immediate past president of our Springdale School Board, Ms. Kathy McFetridge, to address you and give you her greetings. Ms. McFetridge.
Well, good morning. I'm always a little shorter than everybody else. It is such an honor to be here with all of you this morning. Is this not the best way to start your day? You know, whenever I can get around students, it just really lifts me up. And to walk into this wonderful facility and to see all of you this morning, it's really, truly a great experience. It also means a lot to this school board to see so many of our partners here this morning. And I know Dr. Rollins has mentioned so many of you, but I hope you know really sincerely, it's great to have you here to help us dedicate this wonderful, wonderful site. You know, the board has visited this site many times already. And I remember the first time Jack coming out, of course, in the school bus and kind of bumping along these bumpy roads. And to look at the site where this school is going to be located, it just really gives you chills. And I have to say thank you to Mayor Sprouse because they made sure these roads were ready for the school when it opened. And we appreciate you so much, Doug, and the city for really working with our school system continually in our district. And it's a wonderful city-school partnership. But I think we also visited this summer when the school wasn't quite ready, and to see everyone working so hard to get this site ready and to make it so special is really a wonderful experience for the board to kind of walk through and see everything. And then we came out right after it was opened and visited with the staff. And I was deeply touched and very emotional because the staff is amazing. Dr. Shepard has put together an incredible staff. And to see the excitement that this staff has for this school and these students was just a wonderful experience as a school board member. Dr. Shepard, I salute you for putting such a wonderful staff together. And we have great hopes for you, great hopes. But students, I believe your work is ahead of you. There is a great tradition set in this school district, and I'm sure you've heard Dr. Rollins' words this morning, but you will all be very successful, and you're going to set the tradition and the pace for the students ahead of you, and I know you can do it. You've got a lot of help. You've got a lot of teachers here that are going to help you be successful, and I know you're going to soar like a golden eagle. So congratulations, and bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you to both of you. It's very important. You can see the type of support that we have from all levels is just phenomenal. For the next portion of our ceremony, we want to give you a feel for the culture of Lakeside that we've already started to establish. A special thank you to Mr. Trent Jones and Springdale TV Productions for producing the video to get us started.
Maligayang pagdating sa Lakeside. Kaya ng Lakeside.
Lakeside yokoso. Bienvenidos a Lakeside.
Lakeside Junior High School's foundational vision of teaming can be found in many aspects of the school culture. Lakeside is about networks of teams working toward a common vision of student achievement.
Teaming is a valuable strategy here at Lakeside. It helps the teachers work together, but also helps the students work together with the teachers' help.
To support teams of learning, Lakeside has incorporated a vast array of technology. From Google Chromebooks in each classroom to smartboard technology in every classroom to support student learning through engagement.
Lakeside has encouraged me to be more involved in school and to be a better student.
One of the most exciting parts about working at Lakeside is all the use of technology. You can really see a difference in the students' eagerness to learn when you tell them, hey, open up your Chromebooks.
I think the technology in the classroom will benefit my students by providing them hands-on learning that is up to date with the technology that we have in our world today.
With the technology we have at Lakeside Junior High, I'm now able to explain important concepts to students visually and take them to places they've never been before.
I think in this new school that the technology will really benefit the students and help them learn.
Lakeside is proud of its multicultural foundation and diversity among students. Our students come from a variety of backgrounds, but come together to be Golden Eagles.
Welcome to Lakeside. Welcome to Lakeside. Welcome to Lakeside.
Welcome to Lakeside, everybody.
Well, we wanted you to, not only in the video, but we wanted you to be able to hear directly from one of our Golden Eagles. And so it's my pleasure to introduce one of our 8th grade students, Amelia Cantasara.
All summer long, I could not wait to see this new junior high I would be going to. I kept bugging my mom every day to take me here. She finally told me, "Amelia, if you keep bugging me, I won't take you." And that definitely got me quiet. 2 weeks before school started, we got a phone call from a charter school that told us they would just love to have me join their school. At first, it was a yes. Of course I should go. It'd be a great experience. But we decided to do our research and check out both the charter school and Lakeside Junior High. So my family and I spent some time looking into each school. As it turns out, Lakeside was by far the right choice for me. The academics are rigorous, and no matter what level you are at, there is a class for you. I'm in 8th grade, and here at Lakeside, I am able to have 2 high school credit classes. Here, I'm able to be in an outstanding band and a phenomenal choir. 2 things which are very important to me. I'm also able to be in many competitions and honor programs. At Lakeside, we are leading the way in technology. In every classroom, we have Chromebooks that our teachers are using to challenge our thinking. We are able to take tests online and get immediate feedback on our tests. This technology gives our students a way to think creatively about real-world problems. Here, there's a bond between teachers and students that is invaluable. Every teacher I have is so excited about helping us all succeed. Every day that passes, I know that I made the right choice coming to Lakeside Junior High. I couldn't have asked for a better school.
Next up, I'd like for you to hear from one of our teachers, Mr. Winfield Watson.
How do you follow that? I mean, really, I should have had it right, my speech. Good morning, Golden Eagles. Good morning. And to our guest Golden Eagles, welcome to Lakeside. Dr. Shepard, have I told you lately how much I love my job? I think I tell him at least once or twice a week or an hour. I'm not sure which. I lost track. I absolutely love Lakeside Junior High. And I'm supposed to keep this into 3 minutes, and those of you who know me know that's going to be very tough. Not sure how I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm going to give it a shot. All right? So fair warning to our guests, if you come see the social studies hallway, and you walk by my room and you ask me about Lakeside, you might want to have your mail forwarded here, because I'm going to talk your ear off, I promise. Instead, today I'm going to talk about the vision of our school. Just 10 months ago, LJHS was a vision with many unfinished walls. 6 months ago, matter of fact, 6 months ago to this date, when Dr. Shepard called me and offered me a job, our school was still just a nameless, shared vision amongst a few. Then the Golden Eagles came to life. Collaboration and teaming began to take shape. 10 weeks ago, all the text messages, and there were many, conversations, dreams, tryouts, interviews, and even more conversations and shared visions of what a school should be was about to become a reality. Because school was going to start very soon. With that said, our vision was to have a school where we would all be part of a team. A team where we celebrate the large as well as the small victories in and out of the classroom, and then expand on each and every one of those successes. A team that incorporates technology in the classroom. A team where students collaborate with other students, and teachers collaborate with other teachers. And yes, where teachers and students collaborate together. Creating a community of learners asking the tough questions together. A team that is best described by my dear friend Mark Moore as real, ridiculously excited about learning. So our vision is no more, it's our reality. And our reality is a professional learning communities of various content teachers focused on student learning, as well as traditional professional content learning communities. Our reality is a community where we grow from all learning experiences. Our reality is a community of 21st century learners infusing and embracing technology in every imaginable way to enhance our learning. Our reality is a community of learners where we ask, what are we going to learn? Why are we going to learn it? And more importantly, how are we going to learn it together? So in closing, I think our vision, now our reality, can best be summed up with the following belief statement. We believe there's a golden eagle wanting to soar in every student, parent, teacher, administrator, and guest at Lakeside Junior High. Thank you, Lakeside, and have a great day.
Next, we'd like for you to hear from a parent representative, president of our PTA, Ms. Kim Justice.
I am so honored to be here with all of you today to celebrate the dedication of Lakeside Junior High School. We are very blessed to have a building of this magnitude at the junior high level. Thank you, Dr. Rollins, superintendents, and school board members for your dedication in making this happen. Students, it's now your turn to show some dedication. Work hard, don't give up, your grades matter. It will be hard sometimes, but you can do it. You are surrounded by a room full of adults that care about you and your success. I promise you they care. I care about you. So ask for help if you don't understand something. This is an outstanding staff, but they're not mind readers, so ask. Don't give up. Your opportunities are endless. But you have a responsibility also. One of my favorite YouTube videos is called Kid President, a Pep Talk. I encourage you the next time you're on the internet to check him out. His name is Robbie Novak, and he has some powerful ideas I would like to share with you. First, don't be a bully. Don't even be a bully to the bullies. It just makes more bullies. We can all be awful sometimes, but we can all also be awesome. Respect the power of words and choose them with care. One of the most important choices we have in life is how we treat people. We can put them down or we can build them up. His second thought is life is school and you gotta show up. You can't just sleep in and you can't be late and you can't hang out in the bathroom. That's gross. Third, the world needs you to stop being boring. Boring is easy. Anybody can be boring. You are gooder than that. We are all on the same team, and I want each of you to be on the path to awesome. What will you create to make the world better? Let us get out there and give the world a reason to dance. Remember, No one has sat in the seats you are sitting in, and no one has gone to class in the rooms you're going to class in. You are the first class to do any of this in this school, so do your school proud. Be involved. Be respectful to yourself and others. I love it when students are respectful. It makes a lasting impression on people. Work hard, and above all, be the best you can be. This is your school. This is your time. Go Eagles.
Thank you. I think this is beginning to give you a sense of the culture that has already been established here. I want to start my remarks with a few thank yous because there's so many people that I want to personally thank you in this formal setting for helping bring us to the opening of this school. First of all, a thank you to Dr. Rollins for your leadership, your vision, and your constant support. A thank you to Dr. Marcia Jones for helping us think through the vision and mission of Lakeside and helping us to implement a true 21st century learning environment for our students. A thank you to our assistant superintendents, Ms. Garrett, Dr. Morledge, Dr. Compton, Mr. Hendricks, Mr. Cleveland, to our school board, and to fellow principals for your support of me and your support of our new school. I'm also very fortunate to be able to say a very special thank you to two people who are here with today, who I worked very closely with last spring, Dr. Don Love and Mr. Hartzell Jones. I think Dr. Rollins has shared with several groups recently that our district brought on board about 160 new teachers this year. Well, about a third of those are here at Lakeside. So it seems like just yesterday that I sat down with Mr. Jones in his office on a cold Christmas break day and began the process of deciding how many teachers we'd need for our new building. And Mr. Jones, I guess we've come a long way since then. A special thank you to my assistant principals, Kelly Coons and Allison Byford. I could not ask for a better team to think with, to reflect with, to plan with, and to grow with. I want to say also a special thank you to Mr. Glenn Cantwell from Baldwin and Shell. He has worked very closely with our team for many months. He's become a part of our team for many months. And thank you for doing a fantastic job to make sure that all the pieces are in the right places. And then a very special thank you to our students. What an incredible beginning to a school year. To our students, you are the key to creating the kind of culture at Lakeside that we all want to have. I had no idea that beginning a culture of inclusion, of belonging, of everybody looking out for each other, of working hard would be so easy. This first class of students at Lakeside have set the bar very high for any other group that comes through these doors in the future. And a thank you to our teachers. We had over 1,800 people that wanted to be a part of this journey. We interviewed almost 400. In the end, we selected about 60 classified and certified personnel to be part of this team. It's one of the most energetic, focused, eager, all-star teams of teachers with whom I've ever worked. We have teachers on our staff from every secondary and middle school in our district, as well as from all over the state and nation. So we are fortunate that the awesome work that's going on in our district, in all of our schools, is now being melded into the culture of our new school. I'm sure I probably missed many people who deserve to be recognized for playing a role in getting us here today. So thank you to everybody who has had a hand in our creation. Can we give a hand to everybody, please? It is important for me to thank the people who make up many of the teams of people who have helped build Lakeside on the inside and out, because, as Mr. Watson said, teaming is at the foundation of Lakeside. From teams of teachers who meet together weekly to discuss students, curriculum, analyze data, plan units, to teams of students who work together in the classroom, on the court, in the band room, and many other places. Our foundation is creating teams of people with a common goal of excellence for students. At Lakeside, nobody teaches or learns on an island. If you were to walk the halls and look into the classrooms on any given day at Lakeside, you'll see students actively engaged in small group collaboration. You'd see teachers gathered in the classroom, meeting in their professional learning community groups to discuss the best way to achieve higher levels of student success. Even the furniture at Lakeside was chosen to facilitate teams of students working together. And as you would also see, students working with technology. At Lakeside, we've accepted the challenge to create a 21st century learning environment for our students. Each classroom is equipped with interactive technology, and every staff member is being trained in eMents, which is a program that trains teachers not only about technology, but how to integrate that technology into the fabric of their content. Students, just for fun, raise your hand if in some time in the last week you've worked on a Google Chromebook in your classroom. Exactly. Our students are interacting with technology on a daily basis at Lakeside. So, Mr. Jinks and Springdale High School, get ready. You're about to inherit a bunch of students who will expect to be challenged, to work as teams, to think at higher levels, and use technology to answer real life problems, because that's what being a Golden Eagle is all about. To continue our program, I would like to introduce Ms. Rachel Cornett, our choral music director, and the Lakeside Vivace Choir. Very well done, choir. In addition to Ms. Rachel Cornett, who is our choral music director, I failed to also recognize Mr. Robert Fitzgerald, who's our assistant music director. So thank you to both of them. We are proud to have several distinguished guests with us on the stage today, and I thank each of you for taking the time to come and share in this special day with us. Mayor Doug Sprouse has been a supporter of Springdale schools, and as a school board member during the growth explosion years, he has been in on the building process from the very beginning. I'd like to welcome Mayor of Springdale, Mr. Doug Sprouse.
Well, good morning. And congratulations, Golden Eagles. I tell you, that's a great mascot. When I first walked in here and heard the alma mater, I thought it was the Lakeside Marines. That's a great resemblance to the Marine song. So, but listen, it's a real pleasure to be here. This is a beautiful building. Obviously, Springdale's done this long enough now that we're getting pretty good at it, Dr. Rollins. And you know, Lance, as I was sitting here this morning, Lance commented on the high ceilings, this beautiful room, and I didn't tell Lance, and I don't want to take anything away from Jack and the great work he's done as architect, but you can thank me for the high ceilings, because when I was in school we had low ceilings in the cafeteria, and that prompted all kinds of things. So so thank me for this, and but I tell you, this is a beautiful facility. We are pleased as the city. We've got, Dr. Rollins mentioned Jim Reed, who's one of our councilmen. I don't know if we've got any other councilmen here or not, but they've been very supportive of what we have done in the area of roads and infrastructure. We've got a planning commissioner, Vivi. We've got a couple of Springdale's finest over here, and I look all around the room and I see examples of the great partnership that the city has with our school district. And that's appropriate, and that's vital, because as I've said many times, our city will only be as great as our schools, and there's no doubt about that, and never doubt that. You know, I hesitate, and I'm not one to like to waste a lot of air and a lot of wind stating the obvious. So, but what I'm about to say is pretty obvious. It's kind of like, I see the guys out here, it's kind of like if you're a running back and you say, I would have scored on that play if I hadn't been tackled. Sometimes we state the obvious, but I'll tell you, as beautiful as this building is, and as great a job as everyone's done on it, it will mean nothing if what goes on inside does not prepare you for the future. And I know it will. I know our school district, I know our staff, I know our school board, I know our administration, and I am confident. And I could stand here as mayor representing our city and say, and wishing you success. But it's more than that. We depend on your success. You are the future of our city. As I look out here over these students, you students, I know that I'm looking at certainly future teachers and administrators, but also future councilmen and future planning commissioners and future policemen and firemen and future mayors and probably a future superintendent, Dr. Rollins. Work hard, enjoy this facility, be thankful for it, because as Jim stated, this is a culmination of a city that loves and cares for you and counts on you for their future. So I look forward to the day. If God blesses and I'm around long enough, well, I'll live to see some of you leading this city, and I look forward to that. And I'll always remember this day. That one of the most enjoyable things I get to do is go to these new school openings, because it's just a blessing, and it reminds me of the blessings that God has given our area. And let's don't waste them. Let's make the most of them. One of my former school board members that I served with for many years reminded me of a Bible verse that said, to him who much is given, much is required. And that's true. So let's not waste our blessings. Let's work hard. I know you will, and we look forward to seeing your success in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Sprouse. The Springdale Chamber of Commerce has worked tirelessly to promote and grow opportunities for all of us in Springdale. From businesses to the beautiful Arvest Ballpark to projects in the work, we all owe a thank you to our chamber for the work that they do to make Springdale a city of choice for families moving to our area. So please welcome from the Springdale Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Lance Eads.
Good morning. I'm here on behalf of the Springdale Chamber of Commerce to say congratulations and good luck on a wonderful new year and a great facility. We have a great partnership with the Springdale school system that we work with on a regular basis, and we think as we work with industry and business in our community and work with those that are looking or considering coming to communities in our region, one of the advantages that we feel we have is our school system. We've got a great team assembled that you have here and throughout our district, and the addition of new facilities like this make our job that much easier to be able to recruit not only business and industry, but also talent to our region and specifically to our city. So I wish you good luck in this year. Give it your best. We look forward to hearing great things coming out of Lakeside Junior High, and we look forward to bringing people to your facility to try to encourage them to move to our area. Thank you very much.
I am very honored that Ms. Brenda Gullett is here with us for this special day, not only because Ms. Gullett is president of the State Board of Education and as a fierce advocate for education in our state, both as a state legislator and as a state board member, but also because Ms. Brenda Gullett's been a wonderful friend of my family for many years. And as a kid, when I was growing up at Jack Roby Junior High School in Pine Bluff, through my high school days and then on through today. It's my honor to introduce the president of the State Board of Education and one of my favorite people, Ms. Brenda Gullett.
Thank you, Dr. Shepard, for those wonderful words. It is such a privilege to be here with you and a privilege to be able to serve as the president of the State Board of Education. I don't know any other public service opportunities that I've had that I have appreciated more and felt more privileged than to be able to be involved in this role. And I'm finishing up 7 years, and it's really gone quite quickly. So thank you for having me here. To Dr. Rollins and all of the Springdale district, I just want to tell you, as a state board member, how much we admire and appreciate the work of the Springdale School District. You heard already about the size of this district and the challenge of this district. And they are always right there making AYP, doing all the things that they're supposed to do. Surely soon we won't have to talk about AYP, but that's another story. But we do for now. And so all of the things that we look at to decide on effective, successful schools, Springdale is always there, and we appreciate that so very, very much. I, like the mayor, feel like when I come to a school that I'm on sacred ground, because I recognize that a school is 4 walls with the future inside. And so you young people who are so phenomenally well-behaved and respectful, I'm just amazed. Now let's tell it like it is. Aren't you just bored to death by now? I would think so. And there you sit just smiling and paying attention and listening, and so I'm just so impressed to see that. And I know that means your educators are doing a great job in working with the students. But people often ask me, how are the schools? And I say, well, they're perfect. And they say, perfect? And I say, yes, they're a perfect reflection of the community from which the young people come. And we know that young people come in all sorts of sizes and shapes and colors and abilities and disabilities and whatever. And so they come to a school, and then it becomes the challenge of the teachers and the educators to provide all of these things that we've been hearing about this morning. And I'll have to tell you, you would be hard-pressed to find someone who is a bigger supporter of educators and teachers than I am. I've been very discouraged over the last few years at the discourse about public education. I really have come to believe that school reform is just a code word for public school isn't doing it very well. And Amelia, I need to find out who that charter school was that called you, because that's not the way it's supposed to be going. And you did a great job on your speech. I think in our effort to find out what is wrong, we have looked for who is wrong. And that always brings up names and faces, which I think it is very unfair to ever try to blame educators for all of the problems in our public system. Because, as we said, the schools are perfect. They come with challenge. It takes a great deal to move from can't do to can do in a school, to demonstrate competency. It takes community support, it takes parental support, it takes students, it takes teachers, it takes all of us. And so I'm always so thankful and grateful to be around educators, because I think you bring one of the most difficult and challenging and important jobs to our world, and I want to personally thank you for that. We studied a lot about schools over my time on the state board, and one thing we've discovered, one of the most important things that a school can have is outstanding leadership. And that is from the building supervisor on down. And really, I would go way over my 3 minutes. Dr. Michael Shepard, you know, I never thought I'd be calling him that when we used to just sort of hang out in the youth group at the church, but I'm so proud to call him that. What a fine, fine young man. And any reformers ought to know what a great and wonderful privilege it would be for any school to be able to be led by someone like this, who would have a plethora of opportunities with his abilities to have other jobs, and Lord knows you could make more money. So we are so thankful to know that young people like Michael are coming into the schools and leading you and leading our children and working on our future. So I just want to say good luck. What an exciting opportunity, what a beautiful building, what bright faces and what engaged teachers. And to the choir director, I said, if this is a new school, how did you get this alma mater? Well, he said, our choir director wrote it, our choral director. So just exciting, very exciting. So my best to each of you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this. And we will just see you all soon doing all the wonderful things that I know you're planning to do. Thank you so much.
For the final piece of the program today, we want to honor two special people who will have their names on locations here at Lakeside Junior High School, Dr. Don Love and Mr. Hartzell Jones. It's such an honor to be able to recognize two men who I had the privilege to work with very closely for several years, and especially last spring, to build this place from curriculum to staffing the school. Indeed, it is fitting that both of these honorees are recognized today because they had a very important role in creating Lakeside. It's a personal honor to have the names of two of my professional mentors inscribed in our school. So for the first presentation, I would like to recognize our library media specialist, Mr. Brian Johnson, and I'd like to ask Dr. Rollins to come forward also to present a plaque to commemorate today's special recognition.
Dr. Don Love was Assistant Superintendent for Teaching and Learning for the Springdale School District. He also served as principal of Springdale High School for 10 years, and as principal and teacher in El Dorado and Pine Bluff for 20 years. He is the winner of the Milliken Family Foundation National Educator Award and has served in leadership capacities in many state and national organizations. He's also served on the Arkansas Blue Ribbon Commission on Public Education. Dr. Love was named the Arkansas Principal of the Year and received the State Excellence in Education Award for Advanced Ed. It is our honor to have Dr. Love's name forever linked with Lakeside Junior High School. It is my pleasure to present this plaque to Dr. Love and to designate our Library Media Center in honor of Dr. Don Love.
And for the next presentation, I'd like to present our head boys basketball coach, Kyle Pennington, and ask Dr. Rollins to remain at the podium to present a plaque. Mr. Jones.
Mr. Hartzell Jones served the students of Springdale for 41 years. After 44 total years in education, his legacy in Springdale will remain forever. Mr. Jones served Springdale School District as Deputy Superintendent since 1983. Before that, he served both as Assistant Principal and Principal at Southwest Junior High School. He also coached basketball, football, and track at Southwest. He was named the State Administrator of the Year by the Arkansas Association of School Personnel Administrators and was awarded the Champion of Education Award by the Springdale Chamber of Commerce. It is my pleasure to present this plaque and officially dedicate our gymnasium in honor of Mr. Hartzell Jones.
What a beautiful experience this has been this morning. I would ask that we now prepare for the ribbon cutting and our dedication, official dedication of this building. Mike, how shall we do this? Board, if you'd come and join us, special guests, if you'd come and join us, Mr. Jones, Don, Brenda, y'all come. Mr. Watson.
All right,
Let's
very
just
good.
all gather around.